It started off as a normal Wednesday. He gets into the office, he goes and takes the elevator up, sits down at his desk, and just as he's getting ready to settle in and start his day, there's a scream. The problem is that scream is over 30 miles away. He gets up unassumingly and quietly disappears, and that's when Superman goes to save the day. You know, socially awkward, kind of nervous, quiet Clark Kent. I mean, stronger than a locomotive, faster than a speeding bullet, Superman. I mean, they're the same person. You see, Clark Kent never had to question his identity as Superman, nor did Superman have to question his identity as Clark Kent. However, it is more difficult for Superman to be Clark Kent than it is for Clark Kent to be Superman, because Superman was his natural given ability. It is when he is walking in his purpose, he is taking advantage and utilizing the gifts, the powers, and the talents that he's been given to help others. I wonder, how many of you are walking around doing your Clark Kent impersonation? I mean, quietly trying to blend in where you've been called to stand out. I mean, putting down your gifts, your talents, and your abilities just to kind of blend in with the status quo, and you're okay with that. It's time that internal battle cease, that you no longer have to question or wonder if it's time for you to be Superman or Superwoman, where you can embrace who you are, the gifts you've been given, and the talent and the ability that you have. It's time. It's time for you to walk in your identity. Who are you? What are you about? Superman talked about three things: truth, justice, and the American way. Let's focus on the main important one, truth. What is the truth? What's the true origin and nature of who and what you are? What have you been sent here? What have you been designed? What have you been created to do? I want you to embrace that. It's time. No longer can you walk around trying to blend in, be quiet, fizzle out in the background. It is time for you to step up, stand out, and show out. Use your gifts, use your ability, use your talent, and embrace your identity. Identity. How do you establish it, and how do you protect it? Invest in yourself. You cannot be a difference maker if you don't put the time in to educate and develop yourself. Self-development is one of the key ingredients to truly identifying who you are. After all, your identity is not determined by how you make a living. Rather, who you are and who you grow into. Your identity will grow and evolve as you grow and evolve. So be forever mindful that your identity will continue to blossom as you do. Identify the conflicts. Your sense of identity drives your behavior. So when you're confused about who you are, you have a lot of confusion about how you should invest your time. So identify. Do you dread doing the task at hand? Are you feeling drained by the majority of work that you do? Do you have this need for acknowledgement or recognition? Are you fighting to get out of the bed? Are you feeling like the wrong piece to the puzzle? All of these things are direct conflicts to your dreams, purpose, and vision. Reaching your full potential is about living, working, and behaving in such a way that it amplifies your unique gifts and talents, allowing you to be unapologetically yourself. We can own our true identity when we embrace ourselves and behave accordingly. Let's go.